Welcome to Algebra Basics. Today we are talking about domain restrictions, specifically focusing on the most important rule in algebra, dealing with division by zero. First, let's define what a domain is. In the world of functions, the domain is simply the set of all possible input values, usually represented by the letter x. You can think of a function like a machine. You put a number in, the machine processes it, and it gives you a result. Most numbers flow through the machine just fine, but some specific numbers can cause the machine to break. This brings us to the golden rule of mathematics. You cannot divide by zero. If you try to divide any number by zero, the result is undefined. There is no answer. In terms of domain, this means any value of x that makes the denominator of a fraction zero must be thrown out. It is not allowed in the club. So how do we find these forbidden numbers? It is a simple four-step process. Step 1, ignore the top of the fraction. We only care about the denominator. Step 2, take that denominator and set it equal to 0. Step 3, solve that little equation for x, and step 4, the values you find are the restrictions. These are the numbers x cannot be. Let's look at a basic example. Here we have the function f of x equals 7 divided by x. We look at the bottom, which is just x. We set it to 0, and there's nothing to solve. X equals 0. So our answer is simple. The domain is all real numbers, except x cannot be 0. Now let's try one with a linear denominator. Here we have y equals 1 divided by the quantity x minus 4. We take the bottom part, x minus 4, and set it equal to 0. To solve for x, we add 4 to both sides. We get x equals 4. This means 4 is our restricted value. X cannot equal 4. Here is a slightly harder one involving coefficients. The function is g of x equals 5 divided by 2x plus 6. Again, we take the denominator, 2x plus 6, and set it to 0. Subtract 6 from both sides to get 2x equals negative 6. Then, divide by 2. We find that x equals negative 3. So, x cannot be negative 3. What if the bottom is a quadratic like x squared minus 9? We still set it to 0. This time, we need to factor. X squared minus 9 is a difference of squares, so it factors into x minus 3 times x plus 3. This gives us two solutions, positive 3 and negative 3. Both of these values must be excluded from the domain. Before we finish, here is the most common mistake students make. They look at the numerator, the top part of the fraction. Never do this for domain restrictions. We do not care if the top is 0. We only care if the bottom is 0. Always focus your attention strictly on the denominator. To wrap up, remember these key points. The domain is the set of allowed inputs. Division by 0 is undefined. To find the restrictions, set the denominator to 0 and solve. And finally, exclude those specific values from your domain. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.